Okay, this is for my Canadian and American followers and viewers out there. A lot of people saying who is the best player in the NHL at the moment. Is it Sidney Crosby? Is it Connor McDavid? Is it Jack Eichel? Whatever. The big talking point is Crosby versus McDavid. Who is better? Well, since McDavid's come into the league and has been playing, bearing in mind he did break his collarbone in his first season, so he missed a few games. Since Connor McDavid has been an Edmonton Oiler, yes, they got to the playoffs last year, which is a significant improvement from where they were to where they are now. But Sidney Crosby's won 2 more Stanley Cups. And it's not really a fair comparison to compare the two because both are still playing. Crosby's had a decade in the league before McDavid came along, so he's got those extra games. So until they both have retired, and you can compare their numbers and their games played, their assists, their goals, their championship rings, it's an unfair comparison. Anyone who says this player is the greatest in the league, that's player. Each era of sport is different. Some people say Geordie Howe was the best player ever. Some people say it's Wayne Gretzky. Mark Messier won 2 more Stanley Cups than Wayne Gretzky, so just putting that one out there. He only won the 4. Mark Messier won the 6. So to say one player is the greatest is a misnomer because, in my eyes, to play one game in the NHL or 1,000, you've achieved something that every young hockey player, whoever puts the skates on and plays the game, wants to do, which is to make it in the NHL, make it to the NHL. At the moment, I think both Edmonton and Pittsburgh are both inconsistent at the moment. So to say they're the Crosby and McDavid are the 2 best players in the league is probably actually incorrect. There's probably some other players who are better than them. Jack Eichel, he's not having a good season either. So the McDavid versus Crosby argument, or Crosby Ovechkin, or anything like that, you've got to look at other players like Steve Stamkos, Kucherov playing brilliantly. You've got to look at every single team and look at the good players. And for me, watching the sport, watching the skill level that all these players have, it's a privilege. It's a joy. So for me at the moment, I don't think there's one truly that's the best player in the league for me. I understand the negative press that Sidney Crosby's had in his time in the NHL. He does embellish a little bit some of the hits he receives. He does have a spiteful streak in him. He got away with basically severing Mike Mathot's finger. So he... But when he does sort of pretend he hit harder than he has and he throws his head back, I'm sorry, that I don't like that about him. He does chirp a lot into the ref's ear. He does whine a lot. He has had some negative press. I'm personally not fussed either way. I'm not a Pittsburgh fan. I'm a Jets fan, so I couldn't really care less about the Penguins. Conor McDavid, again, I'm not really overly sold on him. He hasn't quite got to the levels of last year yet. He's slow starting this season. But to me, they're all great players. Even if they only play one game in the NHL, I'm just a hockey fan. I love the sport. The only way you can decide who is better out of the two, you've got to look at the games played, point totals, and Stanley Cups. Meh. You could argue that it's become more of a team Stanley Cup performance the last couple of years, for the Penguins. But until both their careers are ended, you can't really say who's the better player at the moment. So the jury's out. Anyway, this is for all those ice hockey fans who watch my channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll have another video for you soon.